New information. These twin brothers, Dustin Dalton and Donavan Dalton, were both arrested this week by the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. Both were teachers, and both of them face charges related to inappropriate behavior with students. Dustin, who worked at Sylvania High School, was arrested Monday. Donavan, who worked in a Fort Payne City school, was arrested last night. Now the Sheriff's Office is asking any additional victims to come forward. Sheriff Nick Weldon said, quote, "Every child should be able to have an education without these types of predatory monsters seeking to take advantage of them." WAAY 31's Megan Reyna spoke to a survivor of sexual abuse who grew up in DeKalb County about why it's important these two former teachers are held accountable if they are found guilty.
I was sexually abused on and off in between the time I was 12 and to the time I was 15.
Anthony Kessler never got justice. The now 22-year-old says investigators told him there wasn't enough evidence. He's thankful authorities are investigating these allegations against the Daltons and seeking justice for victims.
It's always heartbreaking and always triggers me to think about what I've been through and how, I never got justice, and I can only name one person personally that I know that the predator actually got arrested. It's very common for them not. So I was glad to actually see that these people were arrested.
28-year-old Donavan Dalton faces a charge of school employee having sexual contact with a student under the age of 19 years of age. He is currently held on a $150,000 bond. The Fort Payne City School Board accepted his resignation Friday morning after learning about the arrest. His twin brother, Dustin Dalton, has 2 charges: enticing a child for immoral purposes and dissemination of obscene material. DeKalb County Schools fired Dustin over the weekend after launching its own investigation ahead of his arrest Monday. He has since bonded out. His bond was set at $100,000.
These people are paid to teach and to take care of these students, and then when they're doing the exact opposite, it's a very unnerving feeling. Like, who can we trust with our kids? And at this point, not very many people.
Kessler says he worries about the long-term impact these actions may have on any victim.
The crime is not the worst part. It's the effects of the crime. It's the mental effects, it puts you into a jail. It puts you into a place where no matter if you're in a crowd full of people, you feel alone, and it's a scary feeling to have.
Kessler now calls himself a survivor. He sought out therapy and is in a place where he feels empowered to talk about what he's been through publicly in order to help others.
Don't blame yourself. It's so common. That's the first feeling. That's probably what you feel now, and it's not a feeling that you should feel because it's not your fault, and there's nothing that you can do. It's these predators' fault.
Kessler emphasizes the importance of victims speaking up. The Sheriff's Office says you can contact them. We have that number on our website at WAAYTV.com. Megan Reyna, WAAY 31 News.
Thanks, Megan. Both school districts said they are working with the Sheriff's Office on both of those investigations.